Mheshimiwa Spika, ni aibu sana kuona mbunge kama mimi, mbunge wa kike, naomba nikililia barabara ambao ni akaunti. Mheshimiwa Spika, nimepewa pesa ya ngafu ya kuweza kujenga sehemu ambao ni GBV Center. Mheshimiwa Spika, sasa elekea mwaka wa 3 toka approval ya ile project. Shida ni kuwa barabara ambayo inahusu county government hawajaweza kujenga. Mheshimiwa Spika, mpaka juzi namuomba mbunge wangu wa Kisauni Mheshimiwa Rashid Bezimba, na nataka nimpongeze hapa, ndio ameenda kunichimbia barabara. Mheshimiwa Spika, hizi pesa za kera fadhali mupatie hawa, hizo pesa ziko kwa governors, hawafanyii kitu barabara. Patieni hawa wabunge, tunaweza kuwashika mkono humu ndani angawa katufanyia kitu. Mheshimiwa Spika, ni aibu sana kuona kuwa mbunge anaenda akiomba, anaomba, naandika mabarua mpaka anachoka. Public participation mheshimiwa nimefanya, lakini barabara tukupewa kujenga sehemu ambayo kina mama wakidhulumiwa wanaweza kusaidika. Mheshimiwa Spika, imekuwa ni ngumu, mpaka Bezimba anaenda kuomba trakta huko, ananipitishia kando kando kidogo ndo nipate mahali pa kujenga. Na mimi nipongeze wabunge wangu wa Mombasa, ndugu yangu Badi yuko hapa, ukienda kwake barabara safi ya wabunge hawa, barabara zao nzuri sana, lakini ukiangalia za county na kuwa kama zile blanket tumepaka hapa paka hapa mita 100, huelewi zinafanya nini. Mheshimiwa Spika, hizi pesa zitoke ziende kwa hawa wabunge. Najua wengine wetu tutatamani kuwa magavana, lakini kwa hii hali hii iliyoko saizi, Mheshimiwa Spika, hizi pesa ziingie kwa mikono ya bunge. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika.
George Murugara.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we are quite sad, and thank you, Honorable Anthony Oluoch, for bringing this to our attention. We are just reeling from some judgment that was dictated by the Council of Governors, or the CDF. In fact, we've not forgotten, we are very sad, and this is the reason we are saying we have to do the constitutional amendments so that we can shield ourselves from some of these governors who believe that we should not be having money for development. Mr. Speaker, sir, as said by all these members, when you visit the constituencies, what is visible is actually what is done by CDF or by KERA. If you are asked what these governors do with all these billions, majority of them will say, oh, we spend 60% on recurrent expense and we have only 30% for development. And that 30% is nowhere near the CDF, which is so little that in fact we are only able to do what we can do. Time has come for us to look at the Roads Act, so that if we wish to make an amendment to it, we take all the money from there. The distribution is after Kenya, after KERA, it is to the constituencies as we deal with the CDF, so that we don't have to have any money going to governors for roads. Let us do all the roads in the constituencies, whether classified as county or national government roads. That is very important, and we should now start looking at the law. We amend it. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable members. Before I give the next member, allow me to acknowledge Clinton Mackenzie Kiome Secondary School from Booni, Makwiny. Kahawa Garrison Secondary School from Kasarani, Nairobi. On my behalf and on behalf of the whole House, we welcome the students and their teachers to the House of Parliament. Mama Donya. Yes, I'll give you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. As Mama County from Kisii, who patients call and ask for wheelchairs to be used in hospitals, the work that should be done by governors, Mr. Speaker, I'm worried if they can manage the roads. I'm sure, Mr. Speaker, they can't. If you see the roads done by members of parliament and the ones done by governors, that is day and night, Mr. Speaker. I don't approve this. We can't support it because there is nothing, we've glorified them that they've done perfectly. From health, providing water for our mothers, Mr. Speaker. You can imagine Kisii County rains, we have virgin rains, but at the end of the day, Mr. Speaker, women will still flock to the springs to collect water. So if they've not managed water sector, Mr. Speaker, and they've not taken good care of the health sector, let us not make a whole, now the road sector be another issue. Let them handle the health issue, they handle the water issue, but for the roads, I don't think I can give them a vote. They don't deserve. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Ochanda, member for Bondo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this House, for the first time, has been very magnanimous. In fact, out of the normal non-divisional revenue, we gave counties more money through a different legislation, Mr. Speaker. And we added counties money. At the point that we were adding counties, there was no provocation. There was nobody who asked for it. The Council of Governors didn't ask for it. Nobody else asked for it, but we chose to give counties more money. And once we've given them more money, they get ahead to look for other little different ways of how to add themselves more money, particularly on the side of the road sector. Mr. Speaker, roads are classified. And as they are classified, they attract resources or they attract funding based on how they are classified. So if you reduce any monies for a clear classified road, it means that that road will never be done. There are roads that are classified for Kera, there are those that are classified for Kenya, and then there are those that are classified for counties, including KWS and stuff like that in the Act, Mr. Speaker. So if you reduce an element, particularly when you reduce the funds for Kera, it means that those roads will never be done. So this must be very clear to Council of Governors. There are many other ways of how Council of Governors can raise money. In fact, if Council of Governors were wise, there's more money in different sectors in this country that is actually theirs. You'll wonder why there should be money resting in Nairobi for beekeeping in a county. There are counties that have authorities keeping bees. Counties themselves are keeping bees. So you have very many parallel agencies doing the same thing in the counties. Why don't the Council of Governors look for where their monies are still being left in Nairobi instead of going for monies that are clearly known and are clearly classified for purposes of works that are going to benefit the communities? Mr. Speaker, thank you.
Chairman of the Committee on Roads, GK, you can hear these animated sentiments on the road issue. I want to assure the House I'll support members of Parliament on this issue. And GK, you bring a preliminary response to this statement on Wednesday afternoon next week. It is urgent and you must work around the clock to bring a statement on Wednesday. And if the statement is unsatisfactory, I'll summon the minister here for you. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. It is true that there's a circular that was sent yesterday by Kera to regional engineers indicating that RMLF allocation for constituencies has been reduced from 61 million per constituency to 34 million. Honorable Speaker, when I saw that circular, I immediately engaged the ministry and I asked why they never engaged us as the committee, considering that we are key stakeholders in every decision that is made by the Roads Ministry. Honorable Speaker, that circular has since been withdrawn, pending further consultations. Honorable Speaker, I want to assure this Honorable House and these Honorable members that the Committee on Roads and Transport will not stand by and watch the governors encroach into this very critical fund. This fund is what you see. It's the money that is the project you see in our constituencies when you travel up country. especially the rural constituencies.